What is happening, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy, the Delivery Whiz. We're coming at you from Las Vegas, Nevada. That's right, you heard me. Sin City, Hades, as some people call it, because it's super hot in the summer. And I'm back. Yes, I'm back with a new video finally. We are on the DoorDash trek tonight. We took a few days off because we like to play tournaments at the World Series of Poker. No, I didn't do as well as I'd hoped, but I got in there, gave it a try. And you aren't ever going to win anything unless you don't try. And it's just like you're never going to make any money if you don't try and try to follow some of the tips that us gig tubers try to give to you and follow in our footsteps a little bit. And yes, the last month or so of videos that you've seen from the Wiz are a lot of nonsense. DoorDash, since they released the Dasher reward program, it has not been advantageous for the Wiz to make very much money trying to create the content to share with all you out there. And, you know, I do have a regular job too, so I'm not solely relying on DoorDash or gig apps to make money. I do it for extra money on the side, hence side hustle. And I also do it because I found a passion in creating content and editing it and trying to come up with new ideas and stuff to entertain you guys who tune in to watch The Wiz. Okay, so let's catch up. Since we took a few days off, I don't think I've done any DoorDash since last Friday or Saturday. We have dropped back down to silver. Yes, we dropped back down to silver yet again. Now, isn't that awesome? You take a few days off and you lose all your ratings, basically. I had to reject one that was just so god-awful. I mean, I feel like I remember it being 18 miles for $5. Some nonsense like that. It dropped us down. So we're at 69% acceptance right now. And we are down to we are down to 87 deliveries for the last 30 days. And this is the part of hashtag Platinum Sucks that I'm trying to get across to everyone out there. And even DoorDash, if you watch this, please make the change back or deactivate me or do something, because this new stuff sucks. I take a couple of days off. I didn't deliver for 4 or 5 days. Now I'm back all the way down to silver. I mean, that's just ridiculous to have this rolling system and what it is geared to, people. And you mark my words, it is geared to keep you going out there every day to make some deliveries. They don't want you to take a day or two off once you have 100 and then relax and then go dash now when you feel like it. They want you now out there every day, minimum 3.33 or whatever the stupid math is, so you can have 100 in the last 30 days and roll it off. So like some days you're not even sure. You might have done 5 because it was going well, and you don't remember 30 days ago, or unless we're just going to keep a journal now and write it down. Anyhow, it sucks. So help me push this hashtag Platinum Sucks and get it out there. Maybe we could all just stop delivering their trash and they'll have to change it back, because the old system was way better. I didn't mind doing 100 deliveries in a month on my time, and then if I wanted to take a week off once I got Top Dasher and then work the next 3 weeks, I could do that. But this stuff of having to go out almost every day to keep up your 100 deliveries is nonsense. And I'd like to say some other words, but I try to keep it PG on this channel. We are in Centennial Hills. Buffalo Wild Wings over there. Wingstop around the corner there. A bunch of restaurants around us. We took a slot starting at 5:30, and it is now 6:12. We haven't gotten one offer. I did pause it now so I could do this intro for tonight. We do also have an 8 o'clock spot booked in Summerlin till midnight, but I just want volume. I want to get 11 or 12 deliveries tonight as quick as possible. So, unfortunately, you have to see the Wiz take some trash, and it's embarrassing for me to say that, but I want to get the platinum back because I'm not done experimenting with it yet. So, let's get going. All right, and here we sit. Like I said, right over here to the left of Sports Clips is Buffalo Wild Wings. I think you can see the sign a little bit. Finally, we get an offer. What do we got here? Walgreens Pharmacy, Mimi's Cafe, 2 deliveries, 8 1/4, 4.1 miles. That is definitely a doable one. We're going to be all over that. And we got to deliver some pharmaceuticals. We got to go to the pharmacy counter. Never done one of these before on DoorDash. Hopefully it doesn't take forever to get the prescription. A lot of times at Walgreens at this time of day, 6:22, is busier than heck. But the good news is it's right across the street that way. It'll take about 2 minutes to get there, if that, depending on the light at Deer Springs and Durango. And then Mimi's Cafe is on this side. I don't know why they want me to go across the street then back. But we're going to have to do it because I can't ask for the Mimi's without knowing what we're asking for. So we're off to our first adventure. Not a horrible offer. $2 a mile and 2 deliveries. All right. It was no wait at Walgreens, which is awesome. It's all zipped up. We don't have to do anything except drop it off. The one thing that I did do is I forgot in DoorDash that you can reroute yourself so you can jump to the task. So I jumped to Mimi's, which was right next to me before crossing Durango and then having to come back. And so I grabbed Mimi's and then Walgreens. And here we are at the first drop-off. All right, here we are with the Mimi's Cafe, the second to the stack. Pretty easy. Probably got it done like 20 minutes. There we are. Finale. All right, here we are at Total Wine and Spirits, Beer and More, or whatever the hell the name of this store is. Yes, I said HE double hockey sticks. We took our first booze, alcohol, whatever delivery, and yes, there's drag racing going on behind me apparently on a street that is 35 miles an hour. Anyhow, this is my first DoorDash liquor delivery. I've been approved for it for a while, but in Las Vegas for some reason it's just not too prevalent. I've done one other one for InstaCart a month or two ago, and that was it from Albertsons, but this is a Total Wine. And we're picking up some, what are we picking up? Coke and, not Jack Daniels, from Captain Morgan's. We're getting some Morgan's and Coke and taking it 8 miles. All right, we have arrived to deliver our first DoorDash liquor delivery. And we're just gonna go over here. We're gonna have to ID and scan it and all this good stuff in the app, and then we'll see what we made, and we'll post that here in just a second. Okay, so for those of you returning viewers, this may look familiar to you. We're in front of Albertsons on Cheyenne and Durango. We have booked ourselves a 4-hour slot from 8 p.m. to midnight on DoorDash in the Summerlin zone. So far, we've been waiting for 7 minutes. We have not gotten anything. So this may be a very short-lived video today. I want to talk about the previous one, our very first liquor delivery for DoorDash. I know other markets have had it, and it seems kind of trivial or silly for me to talk about it like I'm a kid in a candy store. But I will say it was definitely 8.1 miles, okay? Yes, I had to backtrack a little bit to get to Total Wine, and that was a little bit of extra miles. Yes, it went into the northwest area I usually refer to as going to the mountain. It wasn't quite all the way to the mountain, but it was close enough. So from Total Wine was 5.4 mile drive to Hualapai and Deer Springs. The surprising part was that, as you saw from the finishing screenshot, there was a $6 tip there and $2 batch pay. So someone wanted Captain Morgan's and a 12-pack of Coke, Diet Coke, excuse me, and had them deliver it and paid $6 tip for, let's see, it was a liter, let's just say $50 in goods. So she tipped 20%, whatever, let's see, 10% is $5. So 11, 12%, which is good. And we appreciate that. And she was out there waiting for it, had her ID ready, which sometimes on prescription or deliveries from CVS or Walgreens where it's over-the-counter medication at 2 in the morning and you have to like beg people to come out with their ID and they don't understand why, neither do I, but you have to do it to get some over-the-counter stuff these days. But I just want to say she tipped and we are grateful for that. I don't care about that it was $1 a mile. I don't care anything else now that that lady appreciates somebody bringing her, for her convenience, not to leave her home, some alcohol. And we thank you for that. And kudos, keep up. You know, it just makes all these other people that don't tip look like idiots. I mean, they truly are. To not respect me and my time and my car to even put $1 on there. So that's all we're going to say about that. And we're going to continue to wait. It's 8:10, still no offer from DoorDash. All right, we are going to unfortunately wind up today's video, Wednesday, June 19th, because we are sitting here 16 minutes and we're not getting anything, not even on Instacart, not on UberEats, and I'd like to move zones, but it's all grayed out right now, so we will have to regroup. What I may do is do some off-camera tonight, probably, 9, 10 o'clock, and see if there's a zone I can get into for a half an hour or so. And here's why. The 3 deliveries we did today got us back to 70% into the gold tier, so at least we moved from the silver to the gold, and now we're just 10 deliveries away, but at midnight, some will fall off. I'm hoping maybe last month I didn't do any on this day last month, or maybe I did 3. So we're 10 away. Hopefully it won't be 13. And hopefully by this weekend we can regroup and get platinum back and start to laugh at platinum, start to laugh again at hashtag platinum sucks. Because I can't make any content and label that unless I have it and try to take some offers that are laughable when you're a platinum reward dasher on DoorDash platform. So with that said, if you like today's video, please leave a thumbs up. I know it's twilight, it's getting dark, and my camera sucks at this hour. That's another reason I'll probably do some off camera. It's easier to just do it in the daylight. If you haven't already subscribed to The Wiz, go ahead and hit that subscribe button for me. Greatly appreciate it. And you know what I'm going to say next. Probably don't need to remind you guys who tune in all the time and watch my videos. Don't take. And if you haven't seen this video already, I'm going to leave a link in the description below. But this is a laughable offer I've seen in a long time. And I do not want you guys to ever consider taking this. This is Instacart. They wanted me to take pork chops, 70 miles one way to Pahrump, 70 miles back with nothing for $46.89 or some nonsense like that. I'm not going to do that. I suggest you don't do that. So say it with The Wiz. Just don't do it.